The honors keep rolling in for the guy that we remember so fondly as Joey Bats, one of the all-time great Blue Jays. Congratulations, as he is the newest member, along with the others on the screen here, of the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame.
Canada.
I know you do, Harold, and Joey Bats is now a member.
About time. Got 10 kids.
I'm not sure about that, but congratulations to José Bautista in the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. Man, this is a cool honor, dude. I mean, you've had a couple of them in your career, but this is a whole country tipping its cap to you, Jose. Good morning and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Good morning to you guys. I appreciate that.
Tell us about what it means to you to have this honor as a Canadian Baseball Hall of Famer.
I mean, it's amazing. I had a long stint there, 10 years. That's not very common, of course, nowadays in baseball. So I'm incredibly humbled to be a part of this Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame from now on and join all the greats that are already in there.
Joey, what I remember from that time, and I remember you, Edwin Encarnacion, Josh Donaldson, you three guys back to back to back were probably the most dangerous 1-2-3 punch in baseball. And more than that, I remember starting off coming to games in Toronto and seeing the fan base be a little thin. And then when you guys went on your run, I saw how the entire community came in and started to fill up the stadiums. What do you recall from that time in Toronto with your connection with the fan base?
Same thing. You know, the energy changed around the stadium. Everybody was following us. We were very candid players on our interviews, and we developed a really good relationship with the fans and a great connection, I feel like. And then when we started winning more games, you know, the turnout, you could see it. Everybody was buying into it, and they were showing up every single day. And we loved the support, and we fed off of their energy.
Man, we over here talk about, you know, the J.D. Martinez of the world with the swing change, or the Justin Turners of the swing change, to see how a guy can have a swing change and really unlock anything. Anytime I see a player make an adjustment like that, I naturally go back to you and think about how your career panned out and think about how you unlocked it with the leg kick. When you unlock something like that in your swing that completely opens up the game for you, what is that experience like to go through, and how long into it do you know that this is a real thing?
I mean, you feel it, right? You notice it when you've been used to doing something every single day, hundreds of times a day, and then you kind of you get a different approach, you get a different advice, and you apply it, and you just notice and feel the difference. And, you know, your objective changes from like, okay, let me see what happens today, to like, okay, I'm going to go back to yesterday and just repeat. It just changes your confidence. It changes how you approach the game every single day, and it allows you to cause impact in many different ways. That way you're not just worried about base hits and numbers all the time. It's just, how can I help my team win by contributing and setting up the scenario where somebody else could do damage if I don't do damage, and you can adjust the counts and moments of the game differently. It's a completely different outlook.
Jose, we were just talking earlier in the show about Vlad Guerrero Jr. and the idea that he could remain in Toronto if he stays there in a free agent discussion. You spent 10 of your 15 years in the big leagues in Toronto. What is it about that uniform, about that place, that would be special? And how does that apply to maybe Vlad Guerrero's situation, deciding to stay there for another long contract?
Well, I think he knows that he was born in Montreal. He's Canadian, and I think the fans love him there. I want to see that happen. I'm confident that they'll figure it out. It's just, when you have a whole country following you, is different. Imagine how much different the New York Yankees fan base is across the world compared to other teams. And the Blue Jays are the only other team that has that kind of size of following. It's a blessing. I know he understands what that means, and he's definitely weighing that in his decision making. So I think they're all trying to make it happen, and I'm hoping that it does.
Well, the fans there put their arms around you for sure, because you embrace them back. And when I think about your career, and we could go through, you know, season by season highlights, your 6 All-Star appearances, etc. But that homer that you hit in Game 5 of the 2015 ALDS, where the cameraman couldn't even hold the shot because the place was rocking so much. Here it is. I mean, the bat flip, dude, is epic. It's one of the all-timers. So because you kind of kicked off I don't know, the modern day flip. I give you credit here because nothing has compared to that since. We want to show you some bat flips and have you grade them out single, double, triple, or homer. Okay?
All right.
We're going to give you some
All
flips. Here's
Sounds
Junior
good.
Caminero.
Oh, we're starting with that?
Yeah. Winter League. Wait for it. We'll show you the flip. We kind of lost it in the way the shot was cut. Here it is. It's coming.
All right, let's see it. I mean,
Oh, my
that's a
gosh.
10. Oh, my God. That's a grand slam.
Grand slam.
Listen, I played in that stadium. That's a bomb. So, and I think that was in the 8th inning of a tied game or down by 1 to go ahead in the 7th game of the finals. I got to give it to him. The bat flip was insane.
How many years did you play in the Winter League? How many seasons?
Nine.
Wow.
What is the difference of that experience? I mean, when you're watching it, I never had the opportunity to play Winter League baseball. When you're watching that, that's how the game has been played there for years and years and years. I mean, how much would you love to see that transfer over into MLB?
I think there are different elements, right? Just like when you get Asian players, you know, the game is played different with a different flavor in different parts of the world. And you know, we are the highest level. We're the world best baseball league. You know, to have a little sprinkle of flavors from all over the world, I think it's a must. You got to have that.
That's more than a little sprinkle right there, Joey.
No, I get it. But you got to put yourself in the moment, right, in the situation. And for what it's worth, even though I do think that was a lot too, you know, it was a decisive moment in a huge, you know, 7th game, right? So, yeah, I think, you know, I like to see emotion. I like to see the connection with the fans. You know, everything has its limits, right? But, you know, I enjoy watching guys when they're celebrating and then they're enjoying what they do and they show in passion.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the connection with the fans and the emotions, that's what it's all about.
I disagree, Joey. I think it's no limit. I don't think you can do it. I love it.
Well, we got a few more.
I love every bit of that.
We
All
got
right, let's keep it
a
rolling.
few more for you to grade out. Single, double,
All right,
homer, or a triple or homer. Here's Fernando Tatis.
Fernando's got that swag, always. I like that one.
I like that
I'll
one
give
too.
That one a triple.
That's a good
nice
one.
And quick, confident one. I like it.
Just toss the knob like that. The guy to my right flipped it a couple times. Can we get a Chris Young flip?
Oh, babyface, CY. Come on, Joey. Don't give me a single. Anything other than single, we're good.
Hold it. Here we go.
CY used to get the line drive backspin homers all the time.
That's all I got, bro.
That's a good one.
That's good. Emotion, baby. That's what it's all about.
Can I get a double on that?
Double for sure.
Double,
at least.
yeah, there we go.
Here's a vintage one, Jose. We're going to go back to Tom Lawless, who didn't hit a whole lot of homers. Game 4 of the '87 World Series against the Twins.
I got to give this guy a homer, man. One, it was in the World Series. Two, that's just cold. That's just cold. That's ice in your veins right there. I know he didn't hit many homers, but he sure as heck acted like he's done it a bunch of times in that moment.
I love it. Hey, Jose, we appreciate the visit today. Congratulations on being inducted into the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. Richly deserved honor. We love visiting with you. We hope to do it again, man. Thank you.
Thank you guys
Congrats.
very much. Anytime. Thank you, guys.